TMR Gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR Gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. And we don't have internet. And
you're frozen, but we're live on
live.
Facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. So just be patient with us. Hopefully the audio is clear, even though the video is a little laggy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do the top 10 for today, courtesy of the Super Malas guy. Thank you at first, but then let's start off at number 10 from I'm Not Looking. At first, akala ko nakakatakot mag-travel mag-isa. But then, once you try it, you realize you get to enjoy the luxury of doing things at your own pace. Yung hindi ka ngarag dahil kailangan mong gumising ng maaga at sumabay sa mga kasama mo.
Wala kang kailangang i-consider na, alam mo yun, plans, or you don't have to be considerate to anyone na kailangan by this time, ready to go ka na.
That's
you can
true.
take your sweet time.
Yeah.
Alam mo, perfect talaga yan for people like me na medyo, you know, I have my own pace.
Yeah.
So, wala. I mean, I do love traveling with friends. Obviously, that's definitely more fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Pero yun lang, there is something to that na parang, at least, diba, wala magre-reklamo kung
especially
late ka na
talaga,
mag-start.
Ganon yun na parang, alam mo, there's nothing wrong if you want to take it at your own pace. Pero siguro nga, better if you travel alone.
True.
Kasi mahirap din lalo na kunyari, hindi mo ka-match. Kasi kung pare-pareho kayo ng energy level, no problem, right?
Yeah.
But let's say you're really like, mas chill ka than your friends or the people you travel with. Baka nga it's better na you travel alone. Explore mo rin yun para rin at least, hindi ka rin hassle sa kanila, hindi rin sila hassle sa'yo.
Or para best of both worlds, you can go to a destination with friends and then go back on your own.
Oh, that's
so
true.
Yung with friends, diba, explore mo na yung mas masaya explore with a group, like theme parks and yung ibang ganong attraction. Pag tipong mag-isa ka na, at least you can just, yung parang live like a local.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier for
or
you.
Or pwede rin, you travel as a group, pero pagdating nyo doon, kanya-kanya kayo ng activities. Di ba like, kunyari, okay, magsa-safari kami, yung kunyari, 3 out of 5. O the other 2, sige kami, dito na lang kami sa resort. We'll just chill by the pool.
Actually, yan
diba?
yung ano.
Pwede rin naman.
That's what we did na, yung siguro mga last few travels namin as a barkada. Kasi, syempre the first trips, laging everything, like all the, yung the whole itinerary, as a group talaga siya. Pero parang eventually, I think it started when we went to Bali.
Yeah.
Na parang, ano na yun na yung parang, okay, well, there are certain people in the group na mahilig pumunta sa yung mga tourist attractions, yung mga pang photo op ng meron na gusto lang like me and yung ibang friends ko na we just want to stay in the villa. I mean, it's such a nice villa. Why would you want to leave? Like let's just make use of our time here na tipong wala lang, chill lang, maximize mo lahat ng amenity. Yung gano'n, di ba, lahat ng amenities na pwede. So that's what we did na.
Totoo. Kasi like yun nga pwede naman kasi. Hindi naman kailangan magkasama the entire time.
Tsaka you're in the same villa, so uuwi din naman sila doon after, and then you can just have dinner together.
Mahirap lang kasi pag kunyari, couple kayo. Tapos yung isa ayaw, yung isa yung medyo mahirap kasi, hello, I mean, you're there together, barkada pwede pa kasi mas loose naman yung rules natin when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Number 9, coming from, let me see here, coming from Sad Chad. At first, I was this pabibo employee striving to be the office superhero. Meron pang strive to live by our company's principles. Tapos ngayon, wala. Ayan, nagbabalak mag-resign. Lagi nang late, pumasok kasi wala nang motivation. Ang sad naman if you go from one end to the other.
Yeah.
I mean, like, alam mo yun, like, for me kasi you can naman move on without going through that phase na
Wala nang passion, wala
ka
nang
ng passion. So, I mean, hopefully don't let it reach that point. At saka, ako, let's say, I want to move on to somewhere else. Ayoko rin iwan yung ganong
pangit yung iniwan mong
legacy na nagpabaya na ako, wala na akong gana. I mean, I would still feel it, but I'm not going to let it reflect on my work.
Actually, if it were me, I would probably be more like myself nung nag-uumpisa ko towards the end.
Yeah, exactly.
I would do it with like all my pabibones, like lahat na.
Exactly.
Ibubuhos mo na kasi kumbaga last push, 'di ba? And you
Totoo.
want to leave, something good behind. And ang sasabihin ko lang sana dun sa entry na yan, hindi dahil nalilate, ibig sabihin gusto na mag-resign. Para malinaw lang, di ba? Hindi lahat ng nalilate. Oo. Di ba, boss? Yung iba talagang lang, minsan, di ba? Hindi mo iwasan.
Ano ba yan? Ano yung word? Pasaway? Parang ano ba?
Hindi naman lagi. Minsan.
Hindi naman lagi.
Minsan lang.
Ano lang.
Mga 10 minutes lang naman.
Sus? Maliit na bagay. Maliit na bagay.
Okay lang yun.
Number 8 from Gambit Gab. At first, ikaw pa ang nagpo-protesta against returning to the office. But then, after mo ma-experience ulit ang mag-work sa office and face-to-face convo with friends, office mates, ayaw mo na ulit umuwi ng bahay. Hindi, alam mo talaga, we're just resistant to change. You know, when we first had our work from home, we were like, it's fun, but it's weird.
We'd rather be in the booth.
Tapos nung medyo matagal-tagal na tayong work from home and it was time to move back to the booth, we're like, can we just work from home? Diba? Like,
yeah.
I really think it's just what you get yourself used to.
Yeah.
And once you're used to it, it's harder for you to make that change again.
Actually, totoo yan.
Kasi that weird talaga eh. Minsan it's really just a mind game.
It is.
Yeah.
Oo. And sa totoo lang naman talaga, it's actually a lot of fun to be around people at work kasi you can have your alone time after work, when you get home.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't work like that for everybody.
Yeah.
I think ang best pa rin is yung best of both worlds. Yung you have work from home and you have work on site.
Pwede rin.
Ang dami ko rin naman nakilala na until now actually. Kahit back to meron pa rin silang work from home.
I think ang problem is like if you live far from your work, kasi that really makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Yung drive, I think that's what a lot of people are dreading. Yung mga tipong kunyari, you live in the south, you work in the north. Medyo painful yun.
Actually,
so,
lalo na with the gas prices.
I think that's the one that they don't miss. Yeah. Number 7, coming from Queen of Deadma. At first, open daw siya sa comments and suggestions. But then, nung marami nang nagsasalita, sasabihan ka ng, ang dami mong alam. Yung parang like, didn't you ask for comments and suggestions?
I think pag nanghingi ka, you should be like that.
At saka di ba ibig sabihin that you will accept it?
Yeah.
Diba? I mean like, pero be open to it. Hindi pwedeng hingi ka ng comments and suggestions, tapos pag may suggest, tawagin mong epal. Diba? Parang, that's not right.
True.
I mean, at the very least, consider it.
Be respectful.
Be respectful. Number 6 from Milky Bear. At first, nakikisabay pa ako sa biro ng friends ko about this one guy. But then, parang nasasanay na ako, tsaka medyo kinikilig na ako dun sa biroan nila.
Ay, doon naman yan minsan nag-iumpisa talaga.
Yeah. Yeah. Ako kasi my experience with that is like, not very good.
Really?
No, kasi like we were being teased. We were being paired. So ako naman, nadala sa and yeah, we lasted like 2 weeks.
Pero kasi initially, wala ka talagang
yeah.
feelings.
Parang ganon. Pero alam mo yung nadadala ka and sometimes you get to the point where you yourself are convinced.
Na you're into that
Like you're
person.
into them. And then, when you do get together, you realize, ay, parang hindi pala. Diba? So, I don't know. Unless super gusto mo na yung tao to begin with.
Which is the case sa lahat naman ng tinutukso namin sa'yo dito sa show. Am I right,
Oh,
Chico? I mean, you already expressed interest. Ang ko ng accent.
parang kakagulo na yung
Wala na rin.
Express.
Kasi madami ka kasing crush masyado, iba-iba yung accent eh. So,
Iba-iba yung mga accent.
nakakalito na din.
Nakakainis. Number 5, coming from Maxim de Winter. At first, I'm really trying to listen to what you're saying. Pero pag lumampas ka na ng 5 minutes, sorry, ang utak ko talaga nasa ibang planeta na.
Di ba? Ako ganyan talaga
It tends to
ako.
wander.
Parang I start to hear crickets.
Oo,
Wala
nag-zone
na.
out ka na.
Nag-zone out na ako.
Number 4 from Archer Aguilar. At first, I didn't like you, but then I got to know you better. Well, now I hate you.
That's okay.
Okay.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 from Camilo. At first, sabi, first time daw niya. But then, nagulat na lang ako, mala Cirque du Soleil ang acrobatics. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your first time?
My first time? Yeah.
No, if you were to rate your performance, your first time.
I'd say super.
10 being the highest.
Super in the middle. Hindi naman. Siguro I would rate it a little higher than in the middle. 7, 8.
How would you rate your partner?
4.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It wasn't a very memorable. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I was just like,
Was it also their first time?
No.
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 So baka mas may expectations ka kasi ikaw yung
probably
first timer. Feeling mo dapat mas marami siyang
Actually,
alam.
parang like, that's it? Really? I mean, parang I expected that it would be such a magical, enchanting experience. Kasi nga romantic, di ba? So you're thinking, siguro parang I'll hear
like
violins.
Sparks will fly.
Oh, di ba? I'll hear violins and like birds will be chirping.
Oh my God.
Parang like, oh, okay. Parang, can we like...
Not quite. What happened?
Can I take a shower now? And alam mo yun, yung parang, it was so like, okay. Ganun pala yun.
Yeah.
Nothing great. Not bad. Don't get me wrong. Not bad. But I wasn't really like, was mildly disappointed. And Diabolique at number 2. At first, ang klaro-klaro ng plano. But then, ayan na. Isa-isa nang nililihis ang plano. Kesyo palitan ng date, ibahin ng resort, gawing ganito.
Don't you just hate it when it's a group thing?
Yes.
And the minute somebody says something to change the plan, usually hindi na matutuloy.
Yeah.
Kasi ang dami nang
sa
back
na
out
lang?
na.
Kasi may ko niyan eh. May meeting ako niyan eh.
Tapos maiinis na yung nag-organize kasi parang, ay nako, ang gulo-gulo nyo.
Yeah.
Wala na, hindi na matutuloy.
Dapat kasi stick to one plan. For me, parang, kunyari, pag ganyan na, kasi meron namang groups na madaling kausap. Usually pag may plan, di ba? Yun yung mga, but tuloy naman everyone. But if you're the kind of group na may tendency to do that, I would be happy with somebody come up with a plan. Yung pwedeng pumunta. Yung di pwede, wag. Done.
Rather than isa-isa mo pang i-check kung okay ba to sa'yo,
right?
Okay ba to sa'yo.
It's just, it never works pag ganun.
Yeah.
It's just too much work. And the top, at first, but then, comes from this guy, JV.
This guy, JV, says,
at first, I was this enthusiastic youngster who wanted to change the world. But then, reality hit me. And now, I'm just barely trying to survive.
Everybody starts off that way, right?
Totoo yan.
Well, maybe not everybody, but majority of people.
Or maybe not as lofty, pero I'm pretty sure most people would be like, I want to make my mark.
Yeah. I want to make a difference in the world. I want to make a difference.
No matter how small, maybe not world, pero alam mo yun, minsan in your community, in your family. Pero yeah, reality has a tendency to pull you back down to the earth.
Oh, yeah.
And say, okay, let's just try to survive for now. So, We'll be playing a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we will stay on Facebook Live. Makikigulo kami sa inyo.
That's right. So join us if you're not there yet. Facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. For now, a lot of Swifties are tuned in requesting for some Taylor Swift. So let's play this track. We are never ever getting back together. Only here on Riot Wednesday.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Sige, mag-cheese ka dyan while I
Okay.
put in commercials.
Kumusta naman ang internet natin? Kumusta?
You're super pixelated.
I know!
It's like you're broadcasting
I
from
know!
Japan.
Super!
From a couch somewhere in Japan.
Oh!
Parang gano'n.
I like that. Yung mga black, black couch.
Oo. Minsan nga hindi nga couch parang airbed. Parang air mattress.
Oo.
Madalas, yung mga nakikita ko.
Oh, usually, it doesn't have to be black. Basta it's a sofa. And then, minsan nilalagyan na lang ng takip. Nilalagyan ng... Di ba? Like kumot or something.
Pero alam mo yung air mattress kasi, it's definitely cleaner. Kasi, alam mo yun, parang you know that you can wash it, di ba?
Oo. Yeah.
I mean, hindi siya yung madidikitan ng sweat and whatever.
But may sweat. Diba?
Hindi, syempre naman normal
Interview
naman
lang
yun.
naman,
Hindi normal
diba?
naman pagpapawisan ka kasi kinakabahan ka, di ba? So,
hindi daw ako gumagalaw. Am I really frozen until now?
ay, oo, ka. Ay, nako, medyo naka-wrinkle yung forehead mo dun
Oh
sa...
no! Make it move! Kuya Albert! Ay, nako.
Oh no! Ayan na, gumalaw na. Ayan, alam mo,
Tingnan ako lagi.
it's so laggy. It's so
Ay, no,
bad.
ayan na, wala na. Natanggal
wala
na.
ka ng video.
No, wala na tayo.
Wala ka na?
Ay,
I'm
ako
still
lang ba?
here though. I can still see them. I don't know what is happening. Or aren't we connected to the same
Should I have it,
network?
reset? Kailan mapuputol tayo?
Pero naka-ano ka ba? Naka-cable?
Yeah.
What? That's so weird.
I know, right?
I wonder what is happening. Okay, now I'm alone. Okay, there you are. You're backstage.
You're frozen now to me.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ano nangyayari?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we're down to the last half hour anyway. So, konti na lang. Konting tiis na lang, guys.
Yan na. Lagi tayong nawawala.
Oh, man.
What is wrong with our internet?
Just when we go live, nangyayari to.
Stop dance daw ako.
Asa na yung Ay, yun ba yung may dyaryo? Or not necessarily?
Hindi. Yun yung
yung sa music
dance,
lang.
Statue dance. Pag tumigil
yung music.
mag-freeze ka, papatawanin ka, tapos...
Kasi parang level up yung difficulty kapag newspaper,
That's
diba?
really difficult. Tsaka
And
dapat,
you do it with a partner
dapat
pa.
close kayo kasi medyo may buhatan minsan.
Oo, either buhatan or aapakan mo yung paa niya.
Ay, nako.
Kapag ganon, yung newspaper game, ano ka ba? Bottom or top? Hindi, pag nag-aapakan, di ba? Kasi,
It
but
doesn't
you're
depende. Usually, ang niyan, kung sino yung mas maliit, siya yung aapak. Oo.
Because you're a skinty legend.
Depende.
Feeling ko, top ka pagdating sa newspaper dance. Di ba?
Doon lang.
At least,
Doon
di ba?
lang,
You get to experience.
Hindi, kasi, depende nga sa partner. So, syempre, kung malaki yung partner
Ako
mo.
yan kayo ni Markki.
Oh, definitely, ako sa taas. Di ba? Kasi, ang bigat ni Markki.
Tapos yung position niya, yung parang sa Dirty Dancing.
Yung
nakalift ka all the way.
Naka-Don Zulueta.
Kaya ka siguro ni Markki.
Oo, I'm sure.
Grabe, diba?
I'm sure.
Kayang-kaya
At saka
niya
naman
yun.
siya I mean, ma-weightlifting naman siya.
Exactly.
So, kayang-kaya
Oh my
ako
God.
nun. Kayang-kaya.
Ang ganda nun. Alam mo yung napaka-extra niya, doing the most. Parang yung lahat lang, tatayo lang sa toes, ganyan. Kayo.
Siyempre dapat ganun.
Oo. Actual, lift.
Tsaka ako talaga dapat yung binubuhat. Feeling ko.
Oo. Pabigat ka kasi. Kaya buhat.
Ano ka kasi, ikaw kasi yung
Oo,
nakakapit
kasi.
sa
Oo eh.
grudge. Yung
Oo,
nakasakay
ganun
sa
eh.
shoulders, ganun.
Oh my God.
Hoy, wala ako dina-download, naka-connect ako direct LAN sa RX. So, hindi ako
Sabihin mo
yan.
sa kanila yung yung worry mo, kaya ayaw mo mag-switch ng network.
Ng network?
Di ba? We've talked about it.
Ano
Kasi,
yan?
like, mahina yung connection at home.
Oo.
So, you're like, edi ano ka na, ganito ka na lang. Huwag ka na dyan sa na yan kung mahina. Tapos yung concern mo, kaso walang
Ayaw. Merong certain website
access sa mga
na hindi pwede.
Literally stopping him from subscribing. Alam mo, kaya hindi talaga maganda yung ginagawa nila. Tingnan mo, it discourages
Yeah.
potential customers kasi may
Mm-mm.
restriction.
Matagal na ako dapat.
I really don't believe in restrictions. Dapat parang leave it up to the person. Leave it up to the subscriber. Sila lang bahala. Huwag niyo kaming pangunahan, diba?
Mm-mm.
Wala lang. Nakakaano lang.
Kayo
Nakakaloko.
marunong pa kayo sa amin.
Ayun tuloy. Sayang. Hindi kayo na-subscribe.
Oo. Lipat na lipat pa naman na
No,
ako.
diba? See? Exactly. Dami nakarelate to.
Diba?
Diba? Frustrated.
What are we, children? Diba?
Mag-hotspot ka na lang daw pag mag-visit ka sa website.
Okay.
Totoo. May parental controls naman, sabi ni Michael. Exactly. You know what? We have a lot of greats, but let's do them before the top 10.
Panoorin mo na yung pinadala ko sa'yo. Gusto ko gawin mo
on Facebook Live. Sige. Ano ba to? Ito ba yung sinasabi mo na parang naalala mo?
Para lang makita. On may camera mo para makita yung reaction mo.
Sige.
Same energy tayo. Ito yung sa PT.
Nakalagay sa labas ng simbahan. At makikita natin na kahit nasa labas sila ng tindahan, o nasa labas sila ng simbahan, ay makikita natin na hanggang sa ngayon, natutupad pa rin yung social distance. At ilan mo na, naikas. You know, it's so difficult
ganyan tayo kanina.
When you're doing things live talaga. It's so difficult.
Tawang-tawa ako dyan. Kasi alam mo, I have been in that situation so many times. Mas gusto ko yung ano pa siya na dito sa labas ng tindahan. Dito sa labas ng timbahan.
I mean, even Anderson Cooper, diba? So, it happens to the best of them. Ay, grabe.
Natawa ako doon.
Ang hirap.
Ikaw daw, sabihin mo napakalaki. Tsaka kasi alam mo ba't ako tawan-tawa? Kasi nanggaling na tayo doon eh. Yung napakalaki.
Hindi. Napakalaki.
Tapos ito naman, taka.
Tsaka kasi daw, naging taka. So ito yung try not to laugh challenge. Just ko talent na tayo.
Taka, napakalaki.
Mga impacta kayo? Kayo kaya dito? Ang hirap kaya.
Taka, napakalaki. Naging bonjing. Taka, napakalaki.
Alam mo yung DTI NCR permit na hindi mo matapos na series of 2022 na lang hindi ko
talaga kaya.
Mahirap talaga sobra. The struggle.
Sabi ko nangangalati pa lang.
Layo
pa na. Paano tayo
ka-level niya yung ka-level niya yung iko. Shut up!
I can't.
Kailangan pa natin yun gawin. Kayo,
Oo nga, para daw mura. Taka.
Tapos dagdagan mo ng isa pang syllable.
Diba?
Before. Grabe. Hirap,
Sumakit
guys.
tiyan ko.
Pinahirapan niya kami doon, ha? Nahirap yun.
Hirap. Hirap
Ayoko
kumita ng
na.
pera.
Hindi, ang hirap kasi, pero yung dun sa sinend mo sa akin, ang hirap kasi mag-isa siya.
Oo.
So, talaga.
Saka sinong sasalo sa'yo. Pero minsan kasi, pag ganyan din yung kasama mo, minsan mas maganda pang mag-isa ka. Kasi
Baka mas makaka-recover
you can-
ka pa. Oo, kasi pag narinig mo nanginig yung boses ng kasama mo.
Di ba nga pag merong nasabi na nakakatawad, dati nung magkatapat tayo, I would hold up
Me
up
too, the
something
folder.
and like,
As in, we'll try not to see each other.
so that I don't see you. Kasi nga natatawa
But
ako.
the problem is when you hear the voice cracking, hindi na eh. Hindi mo na
Yun.
talaga matuloy eh.
Yung parang yung parang kang nasarap na electric fan. Yung di ba? Hindi ko
It's
kaya.
so bad. It's so bad. My gosh. I cannot. Actually, totoo yun. Mas mahirap siya when you're with someone.
Oo eh. Kasi kunyari very, very, alam mo yun, iron demeanor yung kasama mo. Yun, that's good because you can like shake yourself out of it. Pero pag mababaw din yung kasama mo, patay. Ay, nako.
Ang hirap. Anyway, okay, let's do the last batch. Greet muna before, ha?
Okay.
Okay. 30 seconds. Oh my God, it's the finale of Drag Race UK versus the world.
Oh, it's so fast.
Super fast. Konti lang yung queens to
okay.
begin with, diba? So, I can't wait to watch it. Also, malapit na rin mag-finale The Bachelor. Oh my God, mga shows. I'm so excited. Hold on.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the final top 10 for today, courtesy of the Super Malas Guy. Thank you for the topic at first, but
let's greet some people first.
Yes.
Hello, Krister Salvador. And good morning to the Irwinator. Also to Coco Hernandez. Ang daming kinalig dun sa OST number 2 natin. The Casper one.
Super.
Coco says, OMG, bakit kayo ganyan? Alaala ng masarap na ghosting kasi kinikilig ka pero ghost lang pala ang pantasya.
Oo.
G-Man's Girl says, again, happy birthday to my other bias, love of my life, Min Yoongi, si Suga. Somebody actually tweeted na, I think, bias niya si Suga, tapos yung boyfriend niya, birthday din today.
Oh.
So, yeah, Suga's
cute.
Girl says, please greet my real boyfriend. A happy birthday. He and Suga share the same birthday. We're on the way to LU. Tuned into the morning rush. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Good morning to Smace. And also saying hi to Sledge and Tita CG. They listen to the show every day. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello again to M. Also, good morning, Sledge, who also says, love that soundtrack. The Casper one. Hello to Shay. And we also want to say good morning to C Antithesis, who sent us a photo. I think, sabi niya, please say hello to Anna, Josh, Memo, Vince, and Aki, all the way from gloomy Cebu.
Oh, wow.
Maggie and ASC also locked in, and Miggy Hidalgo and Lai NY. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning.
Good morning. And here we go. Let's start off at number 10. Coming from Patrick Starlord. At first, libre niya lahat. But then, eventually, libre pa din niya, pero inuutang na niya sa'yo. Paano siya naging libre?
Hindi na yun libre.
Hindi na yun libre.
Ibang usapan na yan.
Number 9, coming from Camilo. At first, akala ko nasa crocodile farm ako. But then I realized, nasa kongreso pala ako.
Ang dami rin naman kasing same creatures, di ba?
Oo.
Alam mo ba, kasi nag-start na yung Top Chef. Nakita yung, di ba usually pag first episode, papakita yung what's to come the whole season.
Okay.
Meron silang Ganun, yung parang alligator meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, nakakatakot.
Alligator meat's really good. Also,
Yeah.
interestingly enough, when I was playing Pokemon Go near Congress, last time the nests were all crocodile and totodile, which are all alligator spawns.
Alligators. Okay,
Oh.
Yes, so saktong-sakto. Saktong-sakto.
Mm. And number 8 from Diabolique. At first, akala mo friendly. But then, malalaman mo later, orokan pala.
Ay, plastic.
Oo.
Tiara.
Hindi kasi
Pero madaming
yan,
ganyan.
very tricky kasi it's such a thin line between friendly and plastic. Diba? Kasi how do you know that they're just being friendly? And how do you know that they're being plastic? And minsan, people who are friendly are not really plastic, but more like they just would try to give a little bit more. Mas extra lang sila, I guess.
For me, I think of kasi, pag plastic, yung pretending to be someone they're not. Yun yung plastic
Yes.
in my eyes.
Hindi, kunyari ganito. Kunyari, di naman kasi kita talaga super type as a person. But I'll be nice to you because I think, maybe I should just do that for everyone. Even the
No,
people
that's just cordial.
That's just plastic.
Yeah, no, iba yun eh. Parang iba kasi yung being nice versus being chummy with someone you don't like.
That's true.
Yeah, like okay, interestingly enough, this happened this morning. Someone that I know for a fact does not like this quote unquote social climber that I know started, he always like says all these bad things about this person, and then suddenly I see this person, I mean the person he was talking about, post something, tapos linalike niya lahat ng mga photos niya.
Oh.
I'm just like, isn't that plastic? I think that's super plastic.
Okay. Or maybe to counteract, kasi nga he's talking smack about him, so ilalike niya para hindi maging suspicious sa kanya.
That's even more kung nagko-comment siya na parang, di ba, go bestie.
I've seen a lot of those, go bestie, go sexy, ganon, di ba?
Pero pag nakatalikod. Oh yeah, I guess. Hindi kasi like, for example, kunyari hindi ko type si Hazel. Tapos nag-usap kami ni Markki, tapos dumating si Hazel. Tapos I'm like, hey Hazel, oy, tapos kunyari we have some common interests naman. Like kunyari, hey, did you see the match between ganyan? Okay, so all right, bye. Tapos pag-alis ni Hazel, si Markki, plastic. Like, is that plastic? I mean, you do have actual common interests. You don't like each other, but
I don't think that's plastic. I think that's a
Ako
normal
din, I don't.
conversation. For me talaga,
Me
yung
too.
plastic is, yun nga, pretending to love them when you don't actually even like them. Yung parang,
Yeah.
oh, I love you. I'm gonna, you're like, it's so good to see you. Yung may mga ganun pa. Kasi yung ganun na conversation
Siguro
lang
yung
about a
level.
common interest, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess it's level. If it's like really fake, like, oh, I really love you, I really like you, then that's plastic.
Yun.
But if it's just like a regular conversation, you're just being cordial, I think.
Kasi may mga maldita rin talaga na when you're civil to people na alam nilang you don't particularly get along with, sasabihin nila kagad plastic ka. Di ba? Yung like, ay, plastic. Minsan nga good morning ka lang, tatawagin kang plastic. Parang, not necessarily.
At saka kasi, for me then, yung not liking a person, meron kasing you don't like them, period. Merong yung you don't like them when they do certain things
When
only.
they do certain things,
but in general, wala ka namang problema with them. So, yun, levels, like you said.
Actually, that's true.
True.
Number 7 from C Antithesis. At first, Netflix and chill. But then, nauwi sa kainan. Kasi nagpa-deliver siya ng maraming food. Ay, ang generous.
Talaga ba?
Ang bait naman.
Super nice.
Nice
Alam
naman.
mo,
Parang gusto ko yan.
Goal ko not to order anything for the next, I don't know, maybe week. Because I have I have so much in my fridge. As in, ang dami kong pwedeng lutuin. Kasi in my head, ang dami kong gustong lutuin. Pero for some reason, tinatamad ako magluto. Masasayang na naman. So, goal ko, bawal magpa-deliver.
Oh.
Kasi diba, I was telling you, I want to make my tortellini soup.
Yeah.
I want to make my mango tomato salsa. And like, basta ang dami kong plan na gawin. Hopefully, magawa ko sila.
Tignan natin.
So, like, literally, I wanted to start my diet again yesterday, and I went to the shopping mall and I bought crinkles. Kala ko I'm just gonna eat one, and I ate like 4. So, guys, do not buy these food if you have temptations. I'm telling you, like, you'll
That's
just eat
true.
everything in one go.
Diyos ko naman, Markki, magda-diet ka pa nang lagi na yan.
Tsaka 4 na crinkles, parang ano lang.
Diyos ko naman.
Malaki yung mga crinkles, ha? Ganito sila.
Ay, okay. Oh, well,
Okay.
malaki nga naman.
And they're like super the best I've ever
Tsaka
had.
pag sinabi ni Markki na malaki, ako naniniwala ako.
Ay,
Kasi malaki yung
They're
hand ni Markki.
huge.
So, alam mo yon yung basis niya
Totoo
parang,
yan.
diba? Kasi
Totoo
ako pag
yan.
sinabi ko malaki, ang liit ng hands ko. Malaki ba talaga?
Everything looks bigger nga, di ba?
Exactly.
When,
Oo.
pag hinawakan mo,
Diba?
parang ang laki
Mhm.
na hindi naman, ano lang,
Sabihin ko
optical
pa,
illusion.
2 hands. Pero actually, kung malaki yung kamay mo, kaya mo naman ng 1 hand yun, diba? So,
Imagine 2 hands ko. Oh.
oo. Pag ganunin mo, ano itsura?
Ako kasi
Ay, oo nga.
specialty
Yeah,
ko.
it's pretty big actually, to be honest.
That's true. I have small fists.
That's
Like-
definitely a Brazilian or an Arab right there.
Specialty kasi yung no hands. Di ba?
Ikaw, kaya hindi mo na kailangan magsukatan dito, no? Oo.
And
You measure by looking. By sight.
number 6 from Maxim de Winter. At first, I thought you looked fantastic. But then, you started talking.
Ay. Ano
Pero-
na, parang turn off.
Pero ang
Pagka...
lakas, no?
At saka ano yan, iba-iba. Pwedeng na turn off ka because of their voice. Na turn off ka
That's
because of the
true.
content of what they're saying.
That's true.
Na turn off ka dahil yung accent, baka hindi mo feel, alam mo yun, medyo
Yeah.
judgy ka sa
Yeah.
grammar, pwede rin. Ang daming possible reasons.
Totoo yan. And number 5 from Milky Bear. At first, akala ko ang talino ko nung high school. But then I went to college. First year pa lang, may bagsak na. Alam mo, super favorite ko yan. Yung sa, I forgot what show that was about dancing. Alam mo yun, parang mga step up.
Center
ganon.
stage.
Center stage.
Mm.
Yung ang opening niya, sabi niya parang, I was the best in my school. And then I went to the parang, I don't know, Juilliard
Yeah,
or whatever. Yung mga fancy, in New York.
Parang you're,
Small fish in
small
a big
fish
pond.
in a big pond.
Interestingly enough, I was the opposite in college.
Boso, si Chico, tawa ng tawa.
Mali. Oh, big pond.
Small fish in a big pond.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I was the opposite in college. Like, I was terrible in high school. Failed basically everything. Then when I got to college, that's when I shaped up. So sometimes it's the opposite.
Yeah, meron din naman ganon.
Yeah.
Pero kasi 'di ba sometimes yun nga, when you're a big fish in a small pond, you think you're the best, that you're
Yeah.
unbeatable, that there's nobody better than you.
That's probably why. That is probably why, because you already have that mentality coming from high school that you kind of feel like you're already the top dog, and then when you get to college, you have that feeling, and you don't apply yourself as much as you used to.
That's true. Tsaka ano rin may outside factors. Also kasi, for example, when you get to college, you tend to go out more.
Yeah.
You start
True.
dating. May mga ganun
Yeah.
ng distraction. So, yeah.
My
Happens.
friends na doctors, they were saying it's a common occurrence daw na like the ones who top the class all the time during pre-med, they're not always the ones who excel during med proper. Kasi nga parang they peak too early.
Yeah.
Yung naibuhos na nila lahat.
Mhm.
For you to top the pre-med, ibig sabihin, you probably like studied like anything. So meron talagang fallout pagdating ng proper.
Makes sense,
Yeah.
actually.
Also performance anxiety. That's why
Yeah.
nagiging bottom na sila after.
And next, number 4 from Queen of Deadma. At first happy crush lang. But then, eventually, nagiging major heartbreak na.
Oh, yung mga happy crush na yan.
Yung parang, I'm not really taking this seriously. You know, it's just for fun. You know, like, tapos biglang na in love ka. Tapos,
Buti kung ganun lang yung storya. Ang
Yeah.
masama minsan, you're in a relationship, tapos may happy crush ka at work.
oh,
And you're like, oh, well, there's no harm because I'm not gonna do anything about it. It's just like a happy crush, you know?
yeah.
I do know I'm in a relationship, pero minsan, what if biglang ma-develop yung happy crush to something more?
Or biglang iinom kayo sa party.
Diba?
Bakit? Ano bang sabi?
Chico, would you like a drink?
Yeah, I like a glass of beer.
Would you like to go to a pub with me, Chico?
Oh, fabulous.
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 Dapat magkaroon ng
Fabulous.
diba parang pub 5. Parang queer eye. Diba, pub 5.
Pub
The pub 5. Oo.
Diba? So, mga ganyan. Kaya ko yan, ha? Number 3 from Memski. At first, akala ko simpleng get-together lang. Hala? But then, magiging bull session pala.
Yung bull session na yan talaga, hindi mo maiiwasan yan. At one point or another, meron ko mapapagdaan ng bull
Ugh.
session.
Not a fan.
I
Not
know.
a fan.
I don't like kasi revealing your true feelings.
Not just that. Kasi sa akin parang, you know,
So much
if we're
drama.
going to talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's not wait for like a party na everyone's having fun, tas biglang lalabas ka na ng sama ng loob. Or,
Okay,
Ah,
when it comes to
The
dealing with
worst.
things, would you rather have a conversation or would you rather the person just sends you an email or like a long message telling you how they
Okay.
feel?
if you're asking me what I'm more comfortable with,
Mm.
obviously, if it's written. But to be honest, just talk face to face. Kasi pag written, ano pa hinuhulaan mo pa yung context, hinuhulaan mo yung tone,
Parang nagkakaroon pa ng more drama.
at saka parang it's open to more interpretation.
True.
Kasi diba, pag kunyari in person, yung parang, kasi ganun, what do you
You can
mean?
explain yourself right away.
When did I do that? Yung mga ganun, yung pwede na kayong alam mo kagad gano'n siya kagalit, snarky ba, or you know what I mean? Parang it's the simplest and most direct form of communication.
Although it also depends on how well you communicate. Because there are some people who communicate better face to face. There are some people who have a hard time speaking and talk better through messages.
Oo naman. Kaya nga sabi ko comfort level. Pero sa akin,
Yeah.
mas hahaba pa yung usapan pag messages.
For me, kasi kapag friend ko, parang I will have a hard time saying the things I want to say face to face.
Ay, iba pa yan. Sama ng loob pa yan.
Mahirap ako to ganun to express my mga hinanakit. I would rather put it in writing. And then let's have a conversation after. Yung parang alam mo
pwede
na,
rin. Pero see, that's what I mean. Meron ka pa ring
meron kang
conversation
follow-up.
after.
Mm-mm.
Diba? I mean, tapos that's just sama ng loob Tanggalin mo pa yung secret crush. Ang hirap pa niyan lalo. Yun talaga dapat face to face.
Body to body. Ay, body to body.
Okay, that's...
Hindi, di ba mag-hug kayo after? Para, sige
It's
That's
okay.
not-
Big deal.
Parang, are you sure you're okay with this? Are you sure I'm not making you feel uncomfortable? No. Okay, come here.
Exactly! Di ba? Kasi there's no need to make things uncomfortable for both of you. Pag ganyan.
Yeah.
Parang crush lang naman. It's not
Don't Graham it up.
Good morning to my friend Rai and Wendy. They're on the way to a passport renewal. Good
Sorry,
morning.
ham it up, ham.
Good morning to
ham.
Jamie, my friend from Etsy.
I'm frozen.
Good
Oh
morning.
no! My screen froze. Oh no, we have to wrap
Sorry,
this up.
nagkamali ako. Ham it up.
I'm frozen.
If
Oh
you
no,
don't
Hazel.
acknowledge it, it never happened.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Okay, so here we go. Number 2, coming from Patrick Starlord. At first, it was just one night, but then it became one night more and ended up forevermore. Mm.
Aww.
Hmm. At
Okay,
first,
okay.
one guesting, and then it became another
Oh
guesting.
no, I'm frozen again. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh no. I don't know.
Oh, Chico, i-follow up na natin. Nagpaparamdam
Sabi
si
niya naman,
Boys.
sabi ni Juice Blank, sabi ni Juice Blank? Filter kayo dyan. Sana naman nagbebenta ng filter. Sana
Ay.
talaga. Sana talaga. And the top at first, but then comes from Not Isidro.
Not Isidra says.
Dati, nung high school, batchmate mo lang. But then, after 20 years, soulmate mo na. Oh,
Mm.
I mean, there's really something so romantic about like childhood sweethearts.
Uy, hindi
Kasi
ako
like
yun, ha?
parang kasing parang kasing alam mo na, like there's something so timeless na tuloy-tuloy na from childhood until now. Ang galing lang.
Frozen ba kami sa video mo?
Alin.
Frozen ba kami sa video mo? Hindi mo nakikita pinaggagawa namin dito.
Ay hindi. Ang
Oo,
gulo ng
sige.
internet
Oo.
natin nakakainis.
Buti na lang.
Good thing. Watch
Oo.
back mo na lang mamaya.
And then, so there, di ba, parang alam mo yung mga stories na yung mga tipong mula grade school hanggang, because I have hosted weddings where they were together, yun, from school sweethearts
It sounds like
sila.
a plot from a movie kasi.
Di ba?
Very
Parang I
wrong.
want one of those.
At saka alam mo yung parang obviously they've met other people through the years, through high school, grade school, at work, or multiple jobs pa yan. Pero alam mo yung, wala silang mahanap na anyone better. So, they end up together. At saka, even if hindi tuloy-tuloy I like those childhood sweethearts. Tapos wala na. They grew up. They had their own separate lives. Lost touch. Tapos yung magmi-meet sila ulit after so long. Tapos parang they kind of like remember, we were good together when we were kids.
There's a reason why 13 going on 30 is one of the best, most kilig movies out there.
Ever.
That's like the plot of 13 going on 30.
Aww.
It's literally one of my favorite rom-coms talaga. It's so cute.
Diba? So,
you know what?
It's so sweet.
I tried that before. I went all the way to Switzerland, saw my ex, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, I was brought to meet the fiance, the parents. It's the worst.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna like rekindle the flame, pero wala.
That's a kind of thing that also sounds, parang it's something I would do. May ano kasi ko I have a thing for
your exes?
Nostalgia. I guess you can say that.
You can say that. Hindi, pero parang ano rin yun Parang plot din ng movie yun Yung kay Markki, yung you thought you could rekindle something from your past. You go there on an impulse.
Only to realize
Tapos parang like, look, I'm here. And like, oh, that's great. Here, let me introduce you to my fiance.
Ouch!
Let me introduce you to my fiance. Oh, and my kid too. Along with my parents.
Okay. Diba?
Yeah.
Pero nowadays kasi, I don't know if that can happen as easily because
there's Facebook.
You're kind of like, even if you don't see each other,
you're caught
at
up
the very least, the major events, that if they got married, if they have kids, medyo magigets mo na.
True.
It's harder to do now because That's how it is.
Yeah. Alam mo, it's so cute kasi meron akong classmate from like grade school na he liked me when we were like siguro second grade. Alam mo yun, tipong he would buy me one of the first people na nagbigay sa akin ng gift, ganon, yung mga ganon for no reason. So, and also like a friend told me na yun nga, he had a crush on me or whatever. Tapos parang we lost touch, but online friends na kami on Facebook, ganyan. He's married, he lives far away. Pero you feel it, like kunyari birthday, yung parang may something kilig about it. Like when I greet, he responds right. Iba yung response niya sa akin compared to other people. Yung parang ganon. And it's just like, obviously there's nothing that's going to happen because, di ba, we're adults and he has his own life and I have my life. Pero there's, yun nga, feeling ko, it's what do you call this? Pareho kami, it's mutual. Na parang you kind of, it just makes you smile. It reminds you of like when you were kids and you liked each other or whatever.
And saka,
Cute lang.
Even if it doesn't exist anymore as adults, you love how it felt at the time, and you do remember. You do remember.
Exactly.
So there you go. What about us?
What about us?
Okay, let's see.
At first,
but then, I swear, ako talaga.
Meron ka na?
Wala pa eh.
Ako, sige, at first, kala ko, na-cure ko na yung sarili ko from my shopping addiction.
Okay.
Diba? I was telling you, proud na proud ako na, parang napababa ko yung credit card bill ko last month, ganyan-ganyan, compared to like the average. Tapos I was so proud of myself. But on the same day that I got that billing statement, look at me, I did so well last month. I spent more in one day than I did the entire
month.
Before. Kasi medyo, siguro masyado akong natuwa. I felt like rewarding myself. And I was like, at least now I know na I can do it. I'm capable of doing it if I only keep track of my expenses.
Spending equivalent nung, alam mo yung nag-workout ka ng isang araw, tapos kumain ka good for 3 days. Kasi feeling mo, nag-workout
it happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
At least, diba? In my head, the next month ulit. Sige, gawin ulit natin yung mindset.
You know what, Hazel? Same. This last month, I saw my credit card bill and I was like, because I thought that I made a good amount of money from Christmas, right? And it was all coming in, blah, blah, blah. Then suddenly I'm like, splurge here, splurge there, splurge everywhere. Let's eat here, eat there. Grabe, umabot sa 6 digits. I was like, what did I do?
What did I did?
What did I said? What did I did? OMG.
But we can't deprive ourselves. So, okay lang naman yun.
Well, at least ikaw wala kang digital creatures.
Well,
ang dami-dami kong digital creatures na mahal-mahal.
Siguro for me, at first, well, for my job, at first, I really thought that it was like, alam mo, like a school job gets, yung something that I would do while I was in college. But then, it became like a lifelong thing. Yeah, that was really super, like, I didn't really expect that this would be my
career.
Actually, diba, that's the difference between a job and a career. A job is something that just, that you just do. A career is something that parang vocation mo na siya. So I really thought that it would be like a college thing. Na parang after I graduate, I'll go get a real job. And, I'll work somewhere else. Maybe a desk job or something. So, yeah.
Tapos biglang makahakot ng golden dove. Talagang lifetime achievement
yan
levels.
Kasi, hindi ko kasi yan pinagtrabahuhan. Parang it's just like, I was just a branch and they all perched on me.
Oh my God!
Fell on your lap.
They just perched on me.
Oh
and
my
you ate
God!
them all up.
Ay,
gusto kong isubo sa'yo lahat ng bird na yan nandito sa likod ko. Ang golden dove mo.
Dinidisplay yan, hindi yan kinakain.
Nakakainis
Oo.
Nakakainis to eh. Oo eh.
Choke on those birds.
Sumagot naman si Markki.
Papasagutin ba
well,
natin?
okay. Let's see.
Bilis, mag-APE pa ako.
Okay, yes. At first, I was gonna be. At first, I thought I was just gonna be a singer. Or no, yeah. At first, I thought I was just gonna be a singer. And next thing you know, here I am, like doing bad things to women on Viva Max.
Oh.
Ay, oo.
Oh.
At first, you thought you were going to be stuck with those mics, right? Mga pangkanta mo. Biglang,
Exactly. Biglang puro
kung ano-ano
mani.
na. Sa movie set, yun yung
Oh,
snack
may
mo.
mani. No. May isang part na may nakita kong, let's just say, someone that I wanted. So, kumuha ako ng mani, and to the camera, I was just eating the mani.
I prefer cornic. I prefer cornic.
Ako, green peas.
Oh, that too.
Pero
I love
cornic,
that too.
masarap din.
Masarap
Bet
yung
ko din,
cornic.
actually.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Thank
There
you
you
for
go.
joining us.
Thank
We are
you.
done, so it is 10:15. This time check is brought to you by Lazada Epic 10th birthday sale from March 27 to 29. We are going to leave you with one last song. Stick around. Nikki is up next, and Right Wednesday continues all day today on the Monster. Music from the 2000s to the 2010s. Thank you for joining us. Chico, Hazel, and Markki out for now. Bye.
Bye.